AI, can it predict the World Cup? That's what we're gonna find out today. We're gonna do my prediction, Basile, and then we're gonna do ChatGPT. We're gonna see who gets the most correct. Without further ado, let's go. All right, let's get into it. Let's ask the man or the girl, the girl. I'm a feminist, guys, please. Let's ask ChatGPT to predict the World Cup. Okay, his prediction: Mexico first, South Korea second, Czechia third, South Africa fourth. Wow, he knows about the likes of Son. So he's got something up there. So for ChatGPT, we've got Mexico, Korea, Czechia, and then sadly South Africa. It's not looking good for you guys, Brent. However, for my prediction, I'm gonna go Mexico, Czechia, then South Korea, then South Africa. I don't know, I've got to back my fellow Balkan brothers, you know what I'm saying? Now time for Group B. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Group B, this one's spicy. Oh, chicken tikka masala. Switzerland, Canada, Bosnia, and then Qatar, the host of the 22 World Cup, getting grouped. I agree with my fellow brother ChatGPT. Switzerland, Canada, Bosnia, Qatar. Next is Group C. Now, I know this is a tough group. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. This is getting it. Yeah, he knows it's a serious group. Brazil, then Morocco, then Scotland, then Haiti. Yeah, Haiti. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. You're like Romania. We didn't even make it to the World Cup, but if I speak, I'm in big trouble. Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti. Once again, ball knowledge from ChatGPT. I'm gonna have to agree with him once again. Moving on swiftly to Group D. Let's see what we have, man. So for Group D, ChatGPT has United States of America. Oh, can you see? I pledge allegiance to the flag. I don't know if that's the anthem. I'm sorry, I don't want to disrespect the Americans. Please. Then Turkey, the Balkans. Come on, they did eliminate Romania though, so I don't know how I feel about that. Kebab, man, I'm on. Paraguay and Australia not making it. Australia getting grouped. No way, do you know what? I can't agree with ChatGPT on this one. All right, that's a bit of a questionable one because normal people like myself would have USA, Turkey, Australia, then Paraguay getting grouped because they're not a nation of that sort of caliber. Moving on to Group E. ChatGPT has Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast, and Coco. I'm sorry, if you're from Coco Pops Nation, yeah, it's not your time to be part of the World Cup. I'm not gonna lie. I do agree with ChatGPT. I have put Germany, Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire, Coco Pops. Moving on to Group F. Now this is a juicy group. ChatGPT has Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. And I'm not gonna lie, I agree with him. Japan, yeah, one of my favorite teams as well. Blue Lock, they do have some motion behind them. And we can't forget about, if you know, you know. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. And I'm not gonna lie, once again, I've got Netherlands, Sweden, then Japan, then Tunisia getting grouped. I do despise Victor Gyökeres. However, Sweden has a good side. Big up Marlon, if you're seeing this, you're a legend, man. So far, we've been having some questionable debates with ChatGPT, but let's see when we get to the I can't even talk. Moving on to Group G, ChatGPT's got Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. I'm not gonna lie, I do agree with him. And New Zealand. And once again, I do agree with him. Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. I do think he's got some ball knowledge. Basically, every time ChatGPT doesn't agree with me, that's when he's wrong. Moving on to Group H, even ChatGPT knows this is quality. First Spain, then Uruguay, then Saudi, then Cape Verde. Wow, I'm going on holiday there this summer, so it does hurt, but big up Cabo Verde. I've got Spain, Saudi, Uruguay, and Cape Verde. Saudi did beat winners last World Cup 2022. They did beat Argentina. They beat Messi. So I do think they can juice it up once more. Moving on to Group I, Argentina. Can they defend? All right, ChatGPT's got the wrong group I on here. Let me just message him real quick. No, bro, group I. Come on, man. You gotta do better. ChatGPT making up his own predictions now. Damn, man. It's France, Norway, Senegal, and Iraq for ChatGPT's prediction. I mean, we did see that coming. I'm not gonna lie. Iraq, nah. We're not doing that again. I'm sorry. But I'm not going to lie, once again, I do have to agree with ChatGPT on this one. France is going to top the group and Iraq is going to go home. Swiftly onto Group J, and ChatGPT has Argentina, Austria, Algeria, and Jordan missing out. W holiday destination, no, big up Petra. Once again, I do have to agree with ChatGPT. Argentina, Austria, Algeria, and Jordan just makes sense. But I love you, Jordan, and I love the shoes too. I'm so gay. Now, last but not least, we've got Group K, Portugal's group. And ChatGPT has Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan, and Democratic Republic Congo going home. For my prediction, I've got Portugal, Colombia, then DR Congo, then Uzbekistan going home. I think my Congo guys can do it. Big up PK Humble. PK Humble. I need to get a life. I'm sorry. And now last but certainly not least, we have Group L, England's group. Now ChatGPT has England, Croatia, Ghana, then Panama placing in there. Now, I think I do agree. I think I agree to the T. Once again, I'm not copying ChatGPT. I just have ball knowledge too. Come on, guys. The next step is to pick the third place teams. And as we can see here, we pick 8 out of 12. Let's see what ChatGPT's 8 is gonna be. ChatGPT picked Senegal, Iran, Algeria, Ivory Coast, Sweden, Paraguay, Czechia, and Uzbekistan. So Bosnia's going home. Sorry to all the Balkan brothers. That's what ChatGPT says. I do kind of disagree, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. ChatGPT's picked all of them, leaving Ghana and Saudi out. Now, of course, go Uruguay, Japan, Korea, Australia, Algeria, Scotland, Bosnia, of course, I have to back the Balkans, and Senegal. That's just me. I think I've got better ball knowledge than ChatGPT on the third place team. Now it gets juicy, the round of 32. All right. For the first knockout game, ChatGPT has Germany winning, and I'm not gonna lie, I have Germany winning as well. They did win the 2014, big up Bastian, Schweinsteiger. Next, ChatGPT's got France beating Sweden, and I think I agree. Although I've got France versus Japan, it's gonna be France, Germany in the round of 16. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Next, South Korea versus Canada. ChatGPT has Canada winning against South Korea. My match is Czechia versus Canada, and I've got Czechia beating Canada. I know it's a bit crazy, but Canada, I'm sorry. Moving on, we've got Netherlands versus Morocco, and ChatGPT has Netherlands actually beating Morocco. I think I agree. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've got the exact same matchup. Netherlands are too stacked. Van Dijk he's not even that good, to be fair. Next up, Colombia versus Croatia, and ChatGPT picks Croatia winning 2-1 against Colombia. He's even telling us scorelines at this point. And once again, I have the same matchup as ChatGPT, and we both agree. Yes, Croatia, Luka Modric. For Spain versus Austria, as you could have guessed, ChatGPT has Spain winning, and I also have Spain going through in this very same matchup. For USA versus Algeria, ChatGPT predicts USA. Oh, say, can't you see? And I also do agree, I've got USA versus Bosnia, USA going through. Next up for Belgium versus Czechia. As you could have guessed it, once again, ChatGPT has Belgium, as do I. Kevin De Bruyne is my GOAT. Let's be real now, Czechia is not beating Belgium. Now, Brazil versus Japan. This is where Blue Lock meets As you could have guessed, Brazil is making it through in ChatGPT's one, as well as my one, but I've got Sweden, so Marlon's going home. Ecuador versus Norway. ChatGPT has Norway going through. Yes, Haaland. And I've got the same matchup with Norway going through. Yes, Haaland. Next up for Mexico versus Scotland. Now, ChatGPT has Mexico winning. And I don't know, I've got Mexico versus Uruguay. I've got Uruguay winning. Luis Suarez has the juice for that, I'm telling you. And for England versus Senegal, England is making it. We've both got the same match. We've both got the same idea. I'm one-on-one with the AI right now. Now it gets juicy. We've got the defending champions, Argentina. ChatGPT has them going through, as do I. I think Argentina are juiced. Next up, Turkey versus Egypt. ChatGPT has Turkey. I also have Turkey. Yeah, they beat Romania. I know, I'm sorry, guys. And Switzerland versus Iran for ChatGPT. He's got Switzerland winning. And my match is Switzerland-Algeria. I've got Switzerland winning as well. They are the dark horses. They beat France. And last but certainly not least, we've got Portugal versus Cote d'Ivoire. And do I need say more? Portugal is ChatGPT's prediction, as you could have guessed. And it's also mine. Portugal are making it through. I'm there to see Argentina versus Portugal. Now the round of 16 is getting juicy. I'm getting my hat on. We're getting serious now. First up for Germany versus France. I'm going to pick first this time because you guys are going to say I'm copying ChatGPT. ChatGPT copied me this time though. Next up we have Canada versus Netherlands at Houston Stadium. Now ChatGPT has Netherlands winning, as you could have guessed. I also do agree with him for my prediction, although I have Czechia, but that doesn't make a difference. Next is Croatia versus Spain. Croatia dominant. Whoa. Basically, Croatia's getting dogged on by Spain. Me and ChatGPT both agree. Next is USA versus Belgium. ChatGPT has Belgium winning, as do I. I mean, they're getting pretty predictable now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Next up, Parado no Bailao versus Assist King. Yeah, Brazil is making it through, according to ChatGPT and according to myself. Genuinely, as much as I hate to say it, no. If Brazil wins the World Cup, I'll get blonde highlights. How about that? Now, Mexico versus England. England is winning, as ChatGPT said. It's pretty self-explanatory. England have to make it to at least the quarters. Otherwise, it's a massive upset. Is Argentina versus Turkey. Now, dark horse Turkey, but ChatGPT has Argentina winning. As you probably could have guessed, it's getting a bit predictable. Just stay tuned to the end of the video. And last but not least, we've got Switzerland versus Portugal, where Cristiano Ronaldo's gonna bag and win for me and ChatGPT both. The quarterfinal. France versus Netherlands. Well, ChatGPT says France, so you should probably say the same. I mean, we can kind of guess it. They do technically have the best squad in the World Cup. So France is probably going to beat Netherlands, let's be realistic. Next is Spain versus Belgium, and ChatGPT says it's an interesting one despite Spain winning. Wow, who could have guessed, am I right? Totally didn't know. I mean, hey, there's going to be some upsets, there has to be. Brazil versus England. And for once, ChatGPT's got an upset. England are one of the favourites, but they have Brazil beating England. We have to hit a dance for that. Boom, chaka, boom, chaka, boom, chaka, boom, chaka, boom. Honestly, I do agree with ChatGPT. And just for that, we have to give them a ew. Parado no bailao, no bailao, el te poposa. I do agree. And now for the big boy, Argentina versus Portugal, Messi versus Ronaldo, red versus blue. The list goes on. This is script writer according to ChatGPT, and he's got Argentina winning. Wow. Honestly, for my decision, I think Portugal wins. Argentina, I know Messi is my GOAT, but Portugal wins. Ronaldo does deserve it. I want Ronaldo or Neymar to win this World Cup so bad. So I'm going for Brazil and Portugal. One of them has to win it. And for me, Portugal is going to beat Argentina. Semi-final. For the first semi-final, we've got France versus Spain. For me and ChatGPT both. ChatGPT is going to say France beat Spain. Spain are statistically the favorites. I know, I do a bit of mathematics. France winning. I don't know, man, but it's what ChatGPT says. On the contrary, for my prediction, I think Spain are going to do it, man. We have Lamine Yamal, 1-9. And then for Brazil versus Argentina, ChatGPT has Argentina winning. Wow. Really, chat? Really? That's how you're moving these days? All right, so is it going to be a back-to-back for Argentina? I don't know. For me, I've got a completely different match. I've got Portugal versus Brazil. Now, I think Brazil I've got to back my boy. Ew, parado no bailao, no bailao. Brazil are making it to the final to face off against Spain for me. The final match. ChatGPT has the 2022 World Cup replaying itself. I think that's what it's basing it off. I'm not gonna lie, maybe the AI is a bit more retardization than I realization. France versus Argentina. ChatGPT has it. It all comes down to the last wire. France versus Argentina. And France does it, no way. Bonjour, baguette, croissant, ça va bien, merci, ramène la coupe à maison. Allez les bleus, allez, no way. No way ChatGPT's got France winning it. Honestly, I didn't think France would be that good, but hey, I guess it's what ChatGPT said. But for the real prediction, the real reason why you're all here right now, Spain versus Brazil. Luca, Vasile prediction, you know who the winners are. Eu, parado no bailão, no bailão, ela topou, yes, Brazil. So I've got Brazil winning, ChatGPT has France winning. Let me know your prediction in the comment section down below. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I've got Brazil winning it, ChatGPT has France winning it. Damn. What a crazy prediction. Let me know if ChatGPT was wrong in any way, shape or form. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, turn notification bell on, and thank you. Bye, Vasile. Please subscribe, please.